Lord have mercy, Jesus, Salt Wives. I'm glad it's over with. I did not have it to do with y'all last night. Um, I ain't have it to do with y'all last night. I didn't. Like, I can't even lie. Y'all tore my nerve up. You did. Y'all tore my nerve up. Warehouse, These Salt Wives Girls, Season 2, Episode 24, The Reunion Part 3. Thank God that it's over. Because much like Keisha Coles, I just wanted it to be over. So the episode continues with the half-ass apology that Lisa tried to give to Meredith. And I'm glad that Meredith pissed all over that piss poor ass apology. Moving on. So the husbands come. Seth is by satellite. So Whitney's spending for her business comes up. They didn't give a definitive answer. They just said she spent. I think Justin came out and said she spent half of the life savings or whatever it was. It was half, or whatever the case may be. Then the pyramid scheme came up. And then Justin was like, it was old, it was 4 years ago, or whatever the case may be. Listen, that ain't none of my business. Whitney's saying that her business is doing great. Heather vouched for her and said that she's been selling her products in Beauty Lab, and it has been selling. And Whitney is saying that everything that she took out, she's putting back. Fine. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. If that's really what you're doing, Whitney. Now I'm riding for you, Whitney. If that's really what you're doing, I believe it because you said it. So therefore, it ain't no tea. Moving on. So Seth's obsession with Whitney's titties, and Jonathan says he knows where it comes from Seth, so he don't take it away. Nah, Justin, I kind of feel like you should take it away. Or at the very least, you should have been like, hey, bro, I know, it's guy talk or whatever, but that's my wife. Because to us, that's what we would have done. You know what I'm saying? We would have said, listen, I know you don't mean it no way. I know it's a joke, but that's my wife. Don't do that with my wife. Don't joke with my wife like that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And Seth would have no issues with you saying that. And Seth should say, you know what, bro? You're absolutely right. My apologies. Moving on. So Andy asks, how did he feel about Lisa's comments? And Seth gave a practical answer, and so did John. Seth was like, listen, I was really hurt by it. I didn't understand where all of it came from. Obviously, she's heard about something, but we're friends. Friends fall out. Friends say things, to one another, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully we can mend fences. John said the same thing. John said, listen, I try to stay out of things, but when she went off the ledge like that, even I was taken aback, like, where's all of this coming from? Because you're real hurt right now, and I don't even know why you're giving all of that. Because the thing about it is, Lisa, you're not only coming in between you and Meredith's friendship, you're coming in between the husbands. Because how can he, in all fairness, Meredith will have a right to feel a way about Seth still chilling with John, considering what the hell his wife done said about not only her, but him, his business, their finances, their children. I mean, I'm just saying. Anything for a reality TV check, huh, Lisa? Because that's really what I feel like going on here. Why do I feel like my shirt on backwards? I mean, it's fitted. That's God, girl. She's fit. Anyway, but moving on. Canceled and her miscarriage comes up. Moving on. Girl, so this whole thing just became Shawshank and Coach line ass. Coach, listen, at the end of the day, even if you didn't know at first, nigga, you knew way before we all found out, and you just decided not to say anything because it's like I said, when her ass gets sent up the river, when her ass gets shipped off to the Stony Lonesome, when she gets shipped off the David Jones locker, you gonna start going back to your real life and your real wife way on the other side of town, like I said. Like you set up there, Coach, I'm sorry. Shawshank, Coach can't handle the stand. Okay, because Coach think he got a good poker face, but he don't, because all I heard coming out of Coach's mouth was bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Okay. That's all I heard. He mouthed a lot of philosophical stuff. And he answered to the best of his abilities. But all I got out of it was bullshit, 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 bullshit. That's all I got out of Shawshank. So if I was you, I would not have Coach on stand. So they asked Coach about the day Shawshank got arrested, and Shawshank said, and Coach said that he really did have stomach bleeding. I'm sorry, I just don't believe you. Lord, a fan trying to run from the bull. I just don't believe you, Coach. I don't believe it. They asked Coach about how he felt about hearing what the other women had to say, and he said that he was real hurt by it. But Coach, I'm more than sure your family did the same shit. When they found out what they found out about Shawshank, I'm more than sure your black ass family sat around and did the same thing all of us would do. We'll put together timelines. Well, she did do this, and she did do that, and she did give us this, and this was a lot of money, and she did da-da-da-da. So don't try to sit up and make it seem like you was more hurt by them than your family, because I'm going to show, like I say, your black ass family did the same damn shit. So then they asked, did he ever question where she got all of the money from? And then they got into how he coaches for the Big 12, and he's an assistant coach. And I think he said he did something for the NFL, I believe. I don't know. And I'm not doubting none of that. I believe Coach Shaw did all of that and did something. And Coach, I ain't saying you broke. But what we saying is you ain't never questioned your wife about what she does and how she got all this money. I'm just saying. I would think as you doing everything that you've done, you will have more ends meet than she does. It seems like that's the way that it seems like. So it's like you've never questioned. If all she does is... So Coach was asked, has there ever been a point where he doubted Shawshank? And he went a roundabout answer. Coach, yes, you did. Coach, yes, you did. Your black ass family called you and they gave you the rundown and the hello of how they feel about the situation. And I'm more than sure after they sat around and talked to you about their feelings, you did start to doubt her shit. I know you did. Coach, it's okay. You're human. The same way they reacted, the way they reacted to your wife getting locked up, you reacted the same way. Like, stop trying to act like it's so foreign. What does Shawshank do? She steal people money. That's what Shawshank does. Okay, we didn't have to go into the whole diatribe of what Whitney was explaining about the whatever or the logistics of what she meant by it and how she knew so much about it and blah 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 blah. What Shawshank does is she knock over old lady purses and she steal them and take them for every damn thing that they got, so that she can live the comfy, cushy lifestyle that she has with Coach and they two cheering. While all the while, Coach got his real life with his real wife and his real cheering on the other side of town. And when your ass go down, Shawshank, you better believe he finna take both his sons. And they go off and they go live their real life with his real wife and his real children, and they go live happily ever after. Moving on. Shawshank brings up being black for the way that they treated her with this situation. Shawshank, this is the reason why I was done. Shawshank, when did you become black? You may be a little bit darker than the rest of the women up there, but bitch, you not black. Stop trying to put the black card in what you got, because Coach ain't running around out here stealing old lady purses. That's not what Coach is doing. Coach is grinding, making his money the right way by coaching around to the Big 12 and yeah. See, we know what Coach do to make Coach money. Stop, like, I hate that you did that shit last season. You not black, girl. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. Yeah, you may be a few shades darker than what they are, but girl, do not try to compare you and what they doing to you to what we got going on, because we not doing that. We didn't do that. You did. And that's why you got in the predicament that you got yourself into. And that's why those women did what they did. Because of the predicament that you got yourself into. It ain't got shit to do with you being a few shades, few hues, darker than what they are. Girl, you want to be black so bad. Girl, just because you took black dick, don't make your ass black. How many times do we got to tell you that, girl? It don't matter how many chemical pills you get on your face or how much dark foundation you put up there. You want to be a sister so bad. Girl, please be your damn self and be proud of your heritage and your nationality. Wear it and say it loud and proud. Because you ain't black, but you're proud. Moving on. So Coach brings up being hurt by Lisa not being there, but Heather stepped up. Of course, Fran is going to step up. I don't know why. And this brings me back to something that I conveniently skipped. Heather, Fran, and Whitney, y'all know I love y'all down, right? But it bugs me at how y'all allowed Lisa to come over there and hug y'all and embrace y'all. I'm not understanding why y'all want to try to make nice with Lisa so bad, considering how she treated her best friend and her family of 10 years, all for a reality show. I don't know why y'all want to be her friend so bad. Now, I'm not trying to tell y'all who to be friends with because I can't tell y'all who to be friends with. You're grown. But I'm just speaking for me. There's no way on God's green earth Lisa could do anything for me. Lisa couldn't even give me CPR. Girl, I'd rather die. I don't want you doing nothing to me. And it's like y'all are clamoring to be her friend and just so being so willing to accept her and embrace her. It's okay to be like, I ain't got no problem with you, but I don't fool with you either. And that's just the way we gonna handle this. It's okay to handle it that way. You don't have to play nice. Like that's fake. Y'all talked about fake shit all season. Well, what y'all got going on with Lisa, and it's no shade, friend, but what y'all got going on with Lisa, that shit fake. Stop that. So then Coach brings up him being hurt by Lisa not showing up. Why are you so hurt? Why? Lisa was never Shawshank's friend. She wasn't. She was Shawshank's friend out of convenience. All right? She was. She wanted to get under Meredith's skin. I guess because Meredith was getting close to Mary. I guess that's what it was. So she decided to get close to Shawshank because she knew that would hurt her. So my thing is, I don't even know why you think Lisa is genuine in anything. Moving on. So Meredith says she don't hold grudges. I mean, I suppose Meredith, but I mean, you flip-flopped a lot too when it came to Shawshank. 1 minute you were so pissed and mad because the people was bringing you around after you said you didn't want to be around it, but then you was making nice with it and didn't mind going out with it and chilling with it and the rest of this stuff. So, I mean, y'all got a lot going on around there. This is why my nerves was so rattled. And Shawshank getting arrested. So Shawshank put out the footage of the police raiding her house with her sons there. And she hasn't talked about that since the arrest. And that's terrible about what happened to your children, Jen. But again, that's all on you. That's all because of you. That's all your fault. I feel horrible for what happened to your sons and your nephew and Sharif's cousin. I feel bad for what happened to them because of you, they had to experience that. That's what's fucked up about it. Because of you and your foolishness and your thievery and your trickery and everything that you got going on around there, they had to go through that. I feel bad for them. Fuck you. I feel bad for them. So Shawshank and Stewart's weird relationship, like I said, now you're trying to say that y'all want business partners, but yet he was your assistant and your business partner because he was helping you make money. You said that. They pulled up. Like everything that you said, Jen, they had footage to contradict you. That's why you should have listened to your lawyer and stayed the hell off of this season. You should have listened, but you didn't. You're so thirsty for attention and fame, and you want to be fabulous, and you want your name to be out there, and you want it to be in lights, and you in this, that, and the third. As if you're somebody, or as if you've done anything that's whatever. Whitney being a flip-flopper towards Shawshank, like I said, human nature. Human nature. When something like that comes out about a person, and let's not act like you and Whitney are such good friends because last season you acted like you hated her. Let's be clear, bitch. Don't try to act like you and Whitney were such good Judies because last season you acted like you hated her. You wanted to drown her. I'm just saying. Moving on. Andy brings up Lisa trying to distance herself from Shawshank, and Shawshank calls Lisa a bitch. Now, that's one thing Shawshank did that I appreciated because she is a bitch. You don't want to be called what you are, then quit acting like one. You don't want to be called a bitch, quit acting like one. That's the best advice I got. So Meredith hiring a private investigator. She gave her reasons why. Like I said, y'all weren't really friends like that, and she did do a lot of messed up stuff to you. And you know, you did what you did. You know, y'all, all of y'all got cryptic tweets or whatever the case may be, and you did what you had to do. And he narrowed it down to her, but he couldn't say definitively. I mean, you know, hey, it is what it is. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to get y'all. That's all that happened. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I couldn't wait to get that over. Y'all worked my nerve last night. You did. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's reunion episode. And yeah, Lord have mercy. Third season, I hope it's not like this. Third season look like it's going to be pretty interesting because we got two new girls up there. Seem a little younger. And it'll be interesting to see how they fit in with these ladies. So, you know, am I here for third season? I am. I'm not going to let one bad apple spoil a bunch like y'all hoes do. So, it was a season. We're going to see what third season has. So until then, we signing off from Salt Wives.